to Law Talk Sports, episode 5. Listen, man, I'm getting real excited. I feel like something finna happen. Hey, Kyrie on the move. I wonder where he going. Lake Show? Yes, sir. Listen, check this out. I'm gonna give a quick opinion real quick on and I'm gonna try to be as brief as possible. Listen, Kyrie always wanted to be a Laker. Period. He was trained by Kobe. He was mentored by Kobe. He looked up to Kobe. Not just that. Right now, we're tied with the Celtics with rings. So it's like, who wouldn't want to play for the purple and gold? Who wouldn't want to play with us? I mean, I don't understand it. For one, we need to give Kyrie more respect. Because I understand he's sat out a lot of games. And people may have their opinion on, his reasoning. But at the end of the day, Kyrie's due to his own opinions. He has his own beliefs. That's something that we fought for. That's something that is very important to someone. And he's done what he needed to do, to get his contract. Regardless of how we feel, he's done what he's needed to do. He's met all his obligations. It's not his fault that a team chose to still pay him. What were they going to do? It's either pay him or he's going to leave. So either way, at some point, you would have had to, this would be your result to where he requests a trade. That would be the results. I mean, what different would happen? I mean, what do we expect? It doesn't matter how good they're doing or how good their season's going. A player only gonna say, "Hey, what's up? What you gonna do? Hey, what's up? What you gonna do? Hey, what's up? What you gonna do?" So many times. You've had players that's not even on his caliber, doesn't have his capabilities or his skill set or his mindset on that basketball court at all. And they've still got max contracts. Hell, they've missed just as many games. If you want to be technical, there's been several players that's missed games based on what they believe in. But you know what they used to do back in the day? They would kick you out of the NBA. So Kyrie requested a trade from the Brooklyn Nets. And I've seen several people just drag his name in the gutter, which is crazy, but what do you expect? It's a player trying to have a voice, trying to hold everybody around him accountable. So many people are worried about how many games he missed, not understanding the reason why. Outside of him being injured, choosing not to take a shot, which is his God-given right, choosing to have an opinion about something, which is his God-given right, I don't understand why we can't respect that. I don't understand why. Kyrie's a good dude, man. Everybody has their own outlooks on what he's supposed to be. But he's his own guy. He's his own man. He makes his own decisions. Point blank, period. Now, me being a Lakers fan, of course I'm happy if we can acquire him. And I hope we don't have to give up too much. But whatever we give up, I hope it's enough for us to at least keep him for at least the next 3 years. Within the next 3 years, we know Braun will be on his, he'll be on to the point where he's getting ready to retire. And his son have been unplayed a little bit. And that's all we can ask for. is him to give us a solid 3 years, give Bron another chance within the next year or two to at least put himself in a situation where he can work towards getting another ring. Because in the end, that's all LeBron wants. But LeBron knows what he needs, and he knows that he's made several mistakes, and he knows that it's time for them to reunite. Kyrie said the same thing. And to this day, we're looking past what they really care about, what really matters to them. We're looking past that because we want to make up our own decisions on what, in our own opinions, on what Kyrie should do. LeBron has dropped several subliminal messages basically saying that he wants to reunite. Kyrie has showed LeBron all type of love and respect and have spoken very highly of him, admitting that maybe he made a mistake. Maybe he was just too young to understand what was actually going on between him and Bron. And it was something that could have been fixed before they decided to separate. Before Kyrie decided to move on. But sometimes it takes a person, let alone a player, to move on, to realize that, hey, maybe I need that old situation back. Because I've never bonded or glued or had such chemistry with someone that off the court, you know, maybe we have some issues. But as brothers, they should have been able to fix it. So what better way to do it than to fix it now? What better way? Listen, Kyrie, if you come into the Lakers, and let's do this. Let's make this thing happen. If Kyrie comes to the Lakers, this is my expectations for Kyrie. I believe he's going to come and he's going to play well. My expectations for him is just remain true to the purple and gold. Trust the process and buy in. That's the only expectations I have for him. Because at the end of the day, we're giving him everything he needs to get where he's going. There's no place that he's going to get that from outside of the purple and gold. Y'all know the history, man. Let's talk about it. Y'all know the history. The purple and gold. Come on, man. We didn't get them rings for nothing. Yeah, we've made a few bad decisions over the years with a couple draft picks. But who don't? Who don't make mistakes until they get it right? We got it right, regardless if it's the bubble or not. We got it right, and we were able to get a championship. That's all that matters. It's not our fault that anything happened that made a lot of players want to back out of the bubble. That's their fault. They didn't have the dedication. We went and did what we had to do, and we got it done. You want to be honest? I feel like that's the hardest championship that we've gotten. Because we had to go through so much pain and so much uncertainty with trying to understand what type of pandemic we were actually in. Come on, man, there's players that lost their family. I mean, let's be real. It's a lot of things that took place during the bubble that made that a very hard run for all the teams. But the purple and gold, we were able to survive to the end. And that's the blessing of us dedicating it to Kobe, because we had to fight for something. We had to dedicate so bad of a year to something. We had to see the good in something in order for us to get to that point where we can celebrate. And in the end, that's all that matters, celebration. And I think it's Kyrie's time to celebrate. He's wanting to be a Laker. He's asked to be traded to the Lakers several times, and he haven't been given his just due. He's not the first player to demand a trade. You have so many people talk bad about him just because he believes in something and he stands by it and he doesn't change for nothing. I'm going to do what's required of me. That's what he does. But at the same time, I'm going to have some respect for myself and some type of dignity. And the only thing we can do is respect him as a man. We're not going to agree on everything that he does. That's not for us to do. That's up to God. We can't judge him. If we're going to judge him, we're going to judge him based off the legacy that he leaves behind when he chooses to put that basketball down. Kyrie's an amazing player. He has a great acting career ahead of him. And he knows what he wants as a person. He sets expectations for everyone around him, including himself. We can all have an opinion. We have a right to an opinion. But at the end of the day, we can't tell a man what to do. He's got his own rights, and we got to respect that. If a player demands a trade and he's not that good of a player, nobody's talking. Nobody's making it a big deal that he wants to be traded. If anything, they're making a mockery of it. But the fact that there's a player that never handled the rock the way he handles the rock, come on, man. No other player has handled that rock like he handles that ball. No other player has that skill set that he has when it comes to his handles. And when he gets hot and he gets going, he can't be stopped. I'm a diehard Laker fan, so I'm okay with whoever comes. As long as we can get another ring, nothing else matters to me. Because that's how true to the purple and gold that I am. I just need him to buy in, and let's get to the chip. Because he's the only piece that we need. We just need somebody when AD and LeBron's on the bench is to keep those points going. And that's something that we haven't been able to have. We haven't been, graced with that. We haven't been given the opportunity to see what that even looks like. Because we haven't had a player yet that could carry the weight while LeBron's and AD sits down and takes a break. But guess what? When we get Kyrie, we'll have that. We'll have that. And for that, I can respect that. Because I know it's going to take us where we need to go in order to get where we're going. That's all that matters, man. It's always got to be about ball. We're taking it too personal when it comes down to what a player wants to do. That's the purpose of a players' union. That's the purpose, because they have the ability to make decisions that's best for them. It's not about us. It's about what Kyrie wants. But if he wants to become a Laker, I'm going to open my arms for him already. Because that's what matters to me. Whoever's willing to come and fight and help us get to another chip. Because in the end, all we want to do is what? Celebrate. So with that being said, Lawn Talk Sports,